Okay, I finally found it. Hey guys, that's the thing here and welcome back to another part of the I Am Dead. So, there are 2 more spirits left and I guess it's gonna be a little bit harder because as you can see in this previous episode, I only found 1 person here.
I only knew Greg briefly.
So
from the
where
summer that
are
I
the
took
other
over
bubbles?
the campsite and he retired. He seemed harmless enough, if a bit strange, living in that nasty little caravan.
I only found 1 bubble. Memory bubbles here. Aha! Give me that. Yes.
As part of his official handover process, he gave me a big box of rule books that I was apparently supposed to give every camper when they arrived.
Campsite rules. Is this the one? Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't believe them. The amount of inches apart each tent had to be, the angle of pitch, permitted colours of guy ropes.
So many rules. Aha.
No skipping ropes, marbles, conkers or throwing games. No singing with hand drums.
Hey, I think this is the one also. And click.
I built a huge fire on the beach, invited the whole site for a big party and burned the lot.
Burn the lot? What do you mean burn the lot? Oh, does it look good?
But then, awkward, Greg showed up. I guess he'd been collecting some things from his caravan and came to see what the noise was all about. You could tell he wasn't comfortable, but he sat down and tried to make conversation. I told him how beautiful I thought Shelmerston was, and he started telling me all about the wildlife here and the best places to spot birds. He was actually quite a sweet guy.
What is this? Am I getting... Okay.
He must have noticed what we were burning, but he never mentioned it. That was the last time I saw him. I always felt a bit guilty. I mean, I got him wrong. He wasn't that bad.
What are we looking
It's a
at?
good thing she kept one of them. It must be around here somewhere.
Campsite manual. Is it here? Oh, this is food. Okay, it's not here. Is it here? Nope. I think it's somewhere here. Ah, yeah, this one. Okay. Eh? Not this one. I thought it's this one. It looks like it's the same, but it's not. Okay, I need a little bit of time. To. Oh, okay. I think is it inside its camping bag? Okay. Nope. Not at all. Aha! Saw it. Campsite rule book. Okay.
What's this about dogs having to be on leads the whole time? Outrageous.
Hello? Hello? Okay. So that is the problem about this.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again.
No, don't give me grandkids. So... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's... The place is very big. Okay. What are these? There's a snake inside. But there's no bubble. I just have to go in. There is no bubble. No bubble at all. Maybe this one? That's weird. Such a big place, but there's no bubble. Okay. Let me go through the whole place. Okay. It's big. This place is big. You know, at first I was... I thought
Miles and I
it's
came to
only
Shelmerston for the
between
Sheller
those
Cup
two
final.
houses.
Miles was the world champion for ages. Greg, the campsite manager, was a huge Sheller fan. Always gave us the best pitch on the campsite.
Give me his face. Yes. Is that
Miles
Greg's
was up
face?
early every morning, training for the big race. Greg would always be lurking in the background, taking photos.
Okay. Who is this?
It became
What is this?
rather annoying. How many photos did he need? Oh god, and one time he turned up at our barbecue and wouldn't leave. The man could not take a hint. So, race day arrives, and Greg is there with his camera, of course, getting in everyone's way. So, Greg leans out into the track as the pack came past, Miles in the lead. And Miles goes crashing right into Greg. Total disaster. Miles goes down, and Kwasi flies past him to win the race. Miles was absolutely gutted. He definitely would have won it.
How come, Greg? What have you done? Did I miss it? Or what? No. What is this?
Later that night, all us Shellers
What
were
is
on our way
this?
back from the pub, and we heard Greg
A human
outside
leg
his
inside a
caravan,
shell?
just sat by himself, crying. Miles, he was such a good sport, went over and spoke to him, invited him over to our camp for a drink.
Okay. He was crying. Oh.
So then Greg came back and hung out with us, brought his camera and showed us all his Sheller race photos. You know, that guy was actually a pretty great photographer. By the end of the night, Miles had forgiven him. Miles was good like that.
Shellers.
Find
I
camera.
never understood the appeal of that. Seems bloomin' uncomfortable to me. Poor old Greg. He was always rubbing people up the wrong way, but he meant well. And he really loved this place.
Give me. Give me. Okay. Is that? Yeah. It's not hidden inside anything, so.
Oh, I wish we could use this! I am a very photogenic dog, you know.
Okay. Let's go and search for the rest. I guess I have to go in and search for it. Wow, so many campers slipping together. There's no one here. I mean, like, there's no memory bubbles. Aha, give me. It's third one.
I love camping. We've come to Shelmerston every summer with the kids for years. Okay, our tent is a bit bright, but that means the kids can always see it.
Okay, this one to me.
Greg seemed angry about everything this year. He told us our tent was outside of the regulation colours, and being around the kids seemed to really upset him. But they were only being kids, just running around playing. Greg was blowing that bloody whistle every 5 minutes.
Okay.
One day, Greg confiscated my little one's kite. He was terrifying. We still sometimes get nightmares about it. I had to do something. When I saw Greg put the whistle down, I pinched it and took out the P. You know, the thing that makes the noise.
Okay. Is this the complete? Yeah.
I threw that P somewhere Greg would never find it. You should have seen his face when he blew his whistle and nothing happened.
Oh no. We need to find the P. We need to find the P.
I always wondered how Greg managed to get so good at hand whistling.
Who is this? Why are you not sleeping? No, 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 no.
I
wanna-
love camping.
I want to find. I want to see if there's anything. No. That is it. Does that mean it's
I love
outside
camping.
of the camp?
We've come-
Camp. Blah 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 blah. Because there's nothing for me to click. Yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing else. So I'm sure it's outside. P. Where could it be? What is this actually? It's a rabbit. I think so. Can it be inside a burnt sausage? Oh my god. Okay. Poo. Poo, I need to find that. What? Are you telling me that I have to look through all of this? Impossible, right? Because this would take me a long time to find. Okay, let me try to search in other area first. These rabbits, so it's not possible. Oh my god, so now I understand why. Now I understand. It's definitely inside here. I have to find it one by one. Oh no. Okay. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. It must be here. Because there's no other way for me to search. There's no other stuff for me to look into. I'm going to with this side first. Is there any clue? There's no clue, right? Other than just flipping through every single of this pool.
2,000 years later.
Oh, no wonder. This is different from the others. Okay. Wow, this is definitely the most difficult.
The smell of rabbit poo. It doesn't excite me the way it used to when I was
Smell of the
alive.
rabbit poo. Yucks. Alright. You got me good. This is a good one. Yeah, really. When you look at it, it's almost the same. You got me good here. So good. Alright, just give me... Aha, this one. What is your memory?
My whole life I've dreamed of seeing a Jempson's sea owl. One day, I read the news that a guy on this little island called Shelmerson had discovered one. I had to see it.
Don't think this is it. Aha.
The only B&B on the island booked up really fast, so we decided to stay at the temporary campsite set up by the guy who discovered the sea owl, Greg Litherland. The atmosphere was amazing. There were twitchers from all over the world come to see it.
Okay, give me.
Greg had given the owl a name, David Abrahams. A bit weird, but I guess he was the one who found it.
Abraham.
And because it had no mate, it was lonely, and he'd made a model female owl out of concrete. That's quite impressive.
Give me, yes.
I got to know Greg a bit during my stay. He really seemed to resent all the noise and fuss on the island. His island, as he thought of it. And the irony was that he was the one who'd got everyone excited about coming to Shelmerston.
So I guess you need to find the owl.
Greg told us he'd take us up in groups to the owl's nest site, but I snuck up early with my camera. It saw me and it flew off hooting and I didn't get a picture. I was gutted. I had to make do with a picture of the model. It wasn't the same.
Alright, let's go.
I remember that. All those bird watchers suddenly arriving and nowhere for them to stay. I didn't think Greg had it in him to start a campsite, but he somehow pulled it together.
Okay. It's not gonna be so easy. Alright. Guess it's not gonna be inside here. Okay. Washing up bowl. Could it be inside of this? Inside of this? Nope. Inside of this? Nope. Ah, I saw it. Okay. Just hiding underneath. It's quite big though. I mean, I thought it's a small little stuff that hiding inside something.
Poor old David Abrahams.
Alright, the last one to go. Give me the memory. Just need the last one. But I think we missed up something. So there's something that I missed up somewhere. So I have to find it out. There's nothing else here already, so there must be something that I miss. What is this? Okay. Nothing to do with the game, I suppose. Oh, okay. Anyone inside? Yeah, okay, give me. I think I missed this just now. Did I? Can't remember.
My best thing is throwing discs. I am really good. I like playing with Dan and Toddler. It's our favourite thing when we go camping on Shelmerston.
Alright.
One time, Greg Liffling came up the beach, all red-faced like an angry tomato. He pointed at a sign. It said, "No throwing games." He was yelling and shouting at us.
Oh. Give me. Yes.
He told me to give him my disc, but I wouldn't. I threw it high up into the air.
Okay.
And it went bang into a massive bird. Then the bird fell into the sea.
Bang. Oh, poor bird.
I felt so awful. I never meant to hurt the bird. The whole thing was terrible. Mr. Liffalam was screaming. He waded into the sea, picked up that bird, and carried it back to the beach. He was crying and crying. I'm sorry, Mr. Liffaland.
So the bird was injured. Oh, what?
Oh, Greg. Poor guy. Oh, and that poor bird.
Poor bird, really.
I guess that explains why he was always so prickly.
Okay. Where is your frisbee? Give me your frisbee. Doesn't look like it's inside here. Doesn't look like it's here either. Frisbee, where are you? Aha. Is it this one? No. Okay. It looks like it's somewhere here, but not quite. Actually, what is this? I'm not sure what is that, but I think it's the frisbee they are referring to. It's not here. It's not here. Yep. Okay. Is it here? It's not here either. Is it here? Okay, so this one, it's not easy to find. And I feel like it's not there. But there's no other place. Looks like I have to look over again.
One eternity later.
Okay, I finally found it. Oh my god. Inside this room you can still scroll. Oh my god, it's here. Holy shit. For an instant I thought it's at other places. Finally.
I love these things. Reminds me of our walks on the beach.
Exhausting. Damn. Okay, time to summon you, Greg. Let's go. Come.
Woof!
Woof.
Okay, I've got his scent. It
Woof.
was quite faint, but I'm a very good dog. Let's go find him.
Let's go. Let's go. Summon Sparky. Give me all your scent. So where is Greg? I think he's at the beach. Along the beach. Yeah, fly. Greg, where are you? Ah, here you are. Come on. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Greg! Oh, hello.
Morris, what are you doing here? Oh, hello there, pup.
Hi, Greg.
You can talk now. Rather prefer my animals when they don't talk.
Yeah, Greg, we need to ask
Okay.
you, would you be interested in being the next island custodian? It's a very important job.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Straight up
This
no.
is your mess, and you can sort it out.
My mess? Well, how do you mean?
You dug her up. I warned you and I warned you when we were still alive that those archaeological digs were a bad idea. And now we know exactly how bad.
Well, now hold on, Greg. That's not how that works.
Oh, isn't it, talking dog? 3,000 years, no eruptions. You dig Aggie up, and then suddenly her grip on the island is weakening. Well, some coincidence that sounds like.
I didn't. I never did.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
no. There's no way I'm doing that job. It's too much obligation, it's not my responsibility, and frankly, one lifetime of humans was plenty for me. Now, I'm going to stay right here until I can find David Abrams.
Fine. Thanks, Greg. See ya.
Oh my god.
Suppose.
Thanks, Greg.
This is a very bad one. Very, very bad. So it's down to the last spirit.
It's not looking good, is it, old girl?
Don't worry, Morris. I hate it when you worry. It makes me nervous.
He's waiting for David Abrams. I guess I'm like him in that way. The most important person in my life wasn't technically a person, more like an island.
Yes, the island. This island. A whole island's worth of people and stories. Not like Greg at all. Everyone loves you.
Really? Well, loved me, perhaps, past tense.
No, they still do. And there's one more person who loves you we need to talk to. Our last prospect. I just know we're getting close now.
Hey, Sparky, how do you know all this stuff? I mean, you're just my dog, aren't you?
Well, nobody is just anything, Morris. I'm mostly the dog you raised, but I'm also kind of a messenger, a scout, part of something bigger. Aggie sent me to help guide you.
Aggie sent you?
No time to explain, Morris. We have to get to the last prospect.
Well, however it came to be, I'm glad I get to spend more time with you, old friend.
So am I, Morris. Now, off to see Samphire down at the harbour.
Ah, Sam. Yeah, lead the way, girl.
Samphire. It's either Samphire or I don't know. My best bet is on Samphire because he's the last spirit already. There's no other people.
Ah, the harbour. I always loved watching the boats come in and out. Never did get around to expanding the fishing exhibit, did I? You remember coming down here with me?
I'd have liked it better if you'd have let me swim.
I love your confidence, Sparky. But you always thought yourself a bigger dog than you actually were.
Oh. Lots more boats than there used to be, though, weren't there?
Certainly are. Shelmerston got busy. Though this is busier than even I remember. Say, how long have we been doing this search?
Oh, I don't know, Morris. Once you're dead, time seems to be a bit less important.
Does it? Oh, I don't know. I suppose it seems a bit galling that time and everything else keeps moving even though I've stopped. Makes a man feel unimportant.
Oh, you're not unimportant, Morris. You're saving the island. And to do that, we better go find some people who remember Samfire.
Yes, Sam surely understands the feeling of watching everything change. Fishfolk live for, what, 200 years? That's no small amount of change.
Not volcano change, though, Morris. And that's what we need to avoid. Off we go!
Alright. Samfire. One of the fish folk. Okay. Samston's harbor controller. Alright. Let's go. I hope you're the one. Or maybe you should be the one. Oh. Who are you? What is this? It's a creature, fish creature. What is this?
I swim with a pod south of the Fire Isles. I believe the dry
Sea
siders
creature.
call the larger one Shelmerston. It's where the ceremony happens for the dry sider who stopped the world from cracking. That's where I first heard talk
Why do we
of
have sea
toast,
creature in this game?
and where I met the friend called Samfire. I did not believe it at first. A food which snaps so dry. Then one morning at sunup, I followed the ship and caught a blackened slice as it arced into the water. This was the start of my lifelong love of toast.
Okay.
I saw Samfire on the dry side and came up out of the sea to ask them for toast. They asked me to put on some pants, but I refused to denigrate myself with dry-side fabric. No matter, I had brought some shiny coins with me that I found on the seabed and secreted in my swimming
Okay.
folds.
Samfire is also a creature. What?
Sam took me to their parents' toast shack, but they refused to serve me without clothes. They also told me that my shiny coins were unsuitable, too old. So Sam lent me some trousers, and I swept the toast shack in return for crispy slices. Sam taught me some of the ways of the dry siders, but to be honest, I'm only interested in the toast.
What am I looking
never
at?
wanted to eat anything else. Sam understood this.
Okay. Took me a long way to get this picture.
I spend my nights swimming through the black waters of the deepest ocean trenches. By day, I come up onto quayside.
Oh, toast.
Fill up on the finest crusted seedy bloomer, almost black.
I love
No
toast.
butter.
Toast is one of the best food. One of the best
I
food.
could really go for a nice piece of toast right now. But, yeah, with butter.
And also very easy to make. You just use the butter to fry the toast. Or I should say toast the toast with a frying pan. Yeah. It's very nice. What are we looking at? Actually. I'm guessing it's here. Hey, hi. Could it be here? A nice piece of toast? Could it be inside? Doesn't look like. Nope. It's not here. Just give me the toast. Where's the toast? Give me the toast. Okay. Huh? Could it be inside the pillow? Impossible, right? I guess it's impossible to be in the. Inside the engine? Nope, it's not gonna happen. Okay. So it's another tough puzzle here. I don't think there's other. Yep, there's nothing else for me to click. Other than the pillow. This sofa. Oh, it's here. Man, you really know how to trick us. Some of them are in quite an unexpected place.
It's a shame, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of toast on this side.
Toast. I wanna eat toast later for dinner. Okay. Up next.
I'm getting the scent of Grenkin.
No. Go away. No Grankins in my game. Wow. Need to search for this whole boat. It's big, you know.
When I was a kid, I hated the annual Morlow Cull. I was kept away and found excuses not to be there. Then, age 10, my dad marched me down to the beach with other men and put a knife in my hand.
Okay.
It was the worst day of my life.
Why are you killing
I saw
those
Morlow
seals?
slip from jaw to belly. More blood than you could imagine. I didn't sleep for months after.
Poor kid.
But you grow up, don't you? I never felt it right that we was killing Morlows, but what could I do about it? I was just a fisherman.
Fisherman, oh.
One day I see Samfire, the new harbour officer, handing out leaflets on the quayside. Stop that, Col.
Why is Samfire a sea creature?
Greg Litherland was one of the other organisers. It was beautiful. So much hope around that campfire. When I spoke about the pain of the Morlow, it really felt like the young uns were listening. Me, Sam and Greg held regular events to raise funds for badges and patches. I was proud to wear mine on my best Gansey.
Yay.
There was quite a rift between us and the old guard. They felt the ban was an attack on our ways. Sam and me took a load of the fishermen out for a beer, and Sam made them listen. They really respected Sam. We got most of them on our side that way.
Hey, gimme. Alright. He's
By
so
87,
tall,
we
Sam.
finally felt like we had enough support to push for change. So the week before the Morlow showed up, we organised a mass dying on the beach. There were loads of us lying down on that sand. Islanders, fishermen, fish folk all together. And the press showed up, and the mainland TV, and for the first time in 500 years, we stopped that cull.
Wow, okay. We are looking for the
I'm
badge.
so glad we don't do that cull anymore. I was proud of Sam and that lot when they finally made the old uns see sense. And, well, I did my part. Held a lot of those early meetings at the museum, we did.
I think it's gonna be hard for me to find this small little thing. Do you know how big is Do you know how big is the shit? Okay, I'm going to go through the small. Okay, the small room first. Dinner. Is that a could it be inside the box? Nope. Okay. Okay, we are clear for this room. At least. Wow. Wait. Is that it? Oh my god. Luckily I looked from the small room first. At first I was thinking to start with the board, the outside there on the right side. That one is a big area.
I love Morlos. Such gentle creatures.
Luckily I start inside. Save a lot of time. Do you know how big is this place? So many things to click. Okay, time to go right side. Hello there. Okay, give me your memory. Give me your memory. Almost.
By the time Sam started
at the end of the
as
game
Harbour
already.
Controller in '79, the fishing industry in Shelmiston was on its arse. No way to compete with those factory trawlers from the mainland, was there? Couldn't moor those things anywhere near the island, even if we had them. Of course we were all smuggling, stands to reason, done it? There was no money. All those old fishing sheds on the quay, the ones the tourists like, were falling down. Old place looked, pardon me, like a tip. There was a lot of trouble at first. Sam trying to stick by the rules and catch us out any way they could, and us trying any which way to give her the runabout. Wasn't easy, mind you. She was smart, that Sam. You never knew when they were going to pop her head out of the water beside your tub. And to be fair to Sam, some of them smuggling boys were bad uns. Worse stuff than booze on some of them boats, and that's the truth. Probably no bad thing Sam put a stop to it. But in time, Sam started to see how things were, how we do things, and we came to an understanding of sorts. If Sam turned a blind eye to a bit of the decent stuff, the harmless stuff, then we'd report the worst of it. I mean, we all want to keep the seas safe, stands to reason. Plus, Sam was partial to a bottle or two of the sheep shank on occasion. Oh, yeah. Sam was sharp as a gutting knife. They made us hand over some of the, shall we say, dividends to fix up the quay. All them sheds and that. Make them into something we'd be proud of. Turn things around for Shelmiston, that did. Now we get more of those tourists since the big ferry started. And they love a day out on a boat. Ken takes them all out, he does.
Dolphins? Is that dolphins? Alright.
At the same time, Sam organised a kind of work-sharing thing with the fish folk. Got some of them to swim along with the fishing boats, help them locate the biggest shoals. Gave those big trawlers with all their fancy radar gear a run for their money. We'll never be big players in the fishing down here. But thanks to Sam, we hold our own.
Okay, here.
I reckon I still have a bottle or two of sheep shank stashed away at the museum. Don't suppose anyone will ever drink them now.
Sheep shank. So why are we looking? Sheep shank. So the speed of this game is depending on how fast you can clear all of this. Oh my god, so many of them. I just have to find out the special ones, right? If you're really good at solving this kind of puzzle, you can speed run this game. But of course for me, I'm not too good with all of this. Okay, so I need a little bit of time. There's so many. They have so many beers. All of them are beers. Is this? Yeah, ship shank. We are done with this. We are done with this.
Ah,
2 more to go.
a different kind of spirit to the ones we've been looking for.
Okay, gotta speed up. I wasted some time in the 4th spirit. It's not easy though. Okay, do we have bubble? Bubble, give me bubble. Okay. I see you. Hi, Samfire. Is it Samfire? No. Coral.
It was the 6th summer after I spawned that I went to my first Aggie's Day ceremony. You know, Aggie, the dry cider who saved the world from cracking in two.
Aggie.
We don't go on land until we're 6 years old. It's all swimming, wafting around. Standing up is hard at first, the weight distribution. Anyway, I went up dry side for the ceremony, and that was where I first met Sam. It was so loud and hot out there, all that shell blowing. I was bored, and my body felt dry and heavy. I was too young, really. There were souvenir stalls selling bracelets with little stones of polished lava. I wanted one so bad, I would not shut up about it. Sam saw I was fed up. They took me up the beach, away to the dunes, and Sam gave me a little polished stone of my own to play with. Had a heart of gold, they did. It wasn't until years later that I found out it was a tiny replica of the one Aggie died on. We became good friends. Sam helped a lot. They were always on my side. My pod, we were quite traditional, didn't like us working with the dry siders, but Sam talked me into going for the job as a diver on the new harbour.
Okay, they mentioned.
If it wasn't for them,
this one they mentioned about Aggie a lot, so I guess we are really
that
close.
Stone was my lucky charm. I took it with me when I
find
went
a
for the
stone.
interview, and I took it down with me when I went on my first dive. I had a pocket made specially in my tool belt.
Let's find the stone.
Sam
Okay.
took me under their fin,
Sacred.
invited
sacred
me out
stone.
to the camel, and let me stay with them and Blythe on the ferry if it was a late one. And there were plenty of late ones. Karaoke nights are still my favourites. Every time I feel that lucky stone in my pocket, I think of Sam.
Karaoke night. Okay. Time to go.
I remember all the fish folk coming up on the beach for Aggie's Day when I was a lad. Seems less of a big deal these days. I guess they still celebrate it, but, well, it's a lot more sedate. Back then, oh, it was a huge event.
Alright. Where are you? It's a stone. So. Wow. It's a heck of a place. There are so many things. So many things to look for. Okay. Nothing here. Vending machine. Nothing here. The stone. It's a stone. Life jacket. Anything hiding the life jacket? Ah, yeah. I remember him saying a special pocket for the stone. So I'm guessing maybe it's inside a life jacket, something like that. I just hope that I won't. Aha. Aha. Yes. Yes. Yeah. They did give us a tiny little details about where are the items at.
Oh, magic stones? I knew humans were superstitious, but I thought the fish folk would be a bit more savvy.
Alright. Let's go for the last one. But this one is a little bit hard to find because I don't see where's the bubbles. Did I miss it? I don't see the bubbles, the memory bubbles. Could it be here? Oh, okay, it's here. Oh, you're hiding inside. Oh my god.
I first met Sam when I sailed the new ferry, the Queen of the Isles, into harbor. Of course, I'd heard of the fish folk, but I'd never met one. Sam was an amazing pilot, knew the waters better than any boatman. It was strange, steering a course for someone actually in the water, but we never went wrong with Sam to guide us in.
Sam, come out.
Next time I was in Chelmerston, we went for a drink at the Camel. I'm more into bats than beer, but Sam was intriguing, and the atmosphere in there was great. Like a warm nest. Great band, too. Awesome sousaphone player. I think we got on because we were both a little bit on the outside of things. Sam invited me over for toast and hot chocolate. Honestly, hot chocolate doesn't do it for me. But the toast, that moldy seed bread.
Yeah.
Sam made the best toast. I told Sam that next to a good cuttlefish bone, that it was my favorite snack.
Looking at the toast, I'm already hungry.
I stayed over. In the morning, we went for a walk along the beach. And just as the sun was rising, I took them flying on my back. We went up and looked down over the islands. Sam wasn't scared at all. They said it was like swimming through the air.
Oh my god.
It was on the next trip to Chelmerston. We just sighted land when Sam's head popped out of the water right beside my berth and passed me a fresh cuttlefish bone. Carved especially for me.
Cuttlefish bone.
When we moved in together, it was the best day of my whole life. I put that cuttlefish bone on my bedside table, within beak reach. I still look at it every day, every single day.
I just need to find your room, is it?
I just remembered that time Blythe and I did a duet at the karaoke. Oh, I can't believe I agreed to it. Must have had a few too many. I never knew how Sam and Blythe met.
Okay. So I just need to search for your room, is it? Could it be? Cuttlefish bone. So the clue is at his bed, but there's no bedroom for me to explore here. It doesn't allow me to press that one, so I don't think there's anything here. Can't be hiding in this foot. Lots of engine parts. Okay. Cuttlefish bone. Wow, don't tell me I have to look through every of this. Impossible. It's impossible. I don't think it's here. So it should be somewhere that that makes more sense. Okay. I have to say this place is so big, so big. No, I need this. Okay. Cuttlefish bone. I guess it makes sense if I found it in this luggage. Can't see through the bags. The last one, it's so hard to find. There's one more bag here. Okay. I've gone through everything here. This is the last one already, so oh my god. It's not here. It's not here. Could it be in his own? Could it be in his own room? Could it be this? Nope. He say he put it. He say he put it in his. No. I click on him again.
I first met Sam.
Say he put it in beside his bed or something like that. Yeah. So if it is not here, where could it be? It's not here. It's not here. It's not. They don't allow us to go in the bed. So it has to be here. It has to be here already. Checking for all the luggage. Another tough one. Never mind. Okay, have a Jenkas. Oh, there's nothing for B here. Oh my god. Okay. Nothing here. Nothing here. I think I thought I saw something. That one is not cuttlefish bone. A carrot. Okay. A bucket of carrots. I don't know what am I looking at. But it seems like it's not here also. It is somewhere else that I miss. Don't tell me it's in the engine room that I have to go through all of the engine. Huh. Alright, I guess it's time to go for the engine room again. And I guess I will skip through a bit until I find it.
3 hours later.
Okay, it's just here. Why am I so blind? I looked through the entire place, but this thing is just sitting on the surface. Oh my god. I'm like...
Oh, I used to love finding these on the beach.
I'm not really good at searching those things sometimes. Okay, never mind. At least you get it done. Time to summon
Sam.
Sam.
This is an easy scent profile. I'm coming, Sam.
I'm coming, Sam. Time to summon Sparky. Finally. Sparky. Let's go, Sparky. Yeah. Come on, I see you. Oh, okay. They are a little bit hard to catch for this one. They'll run away. Oh, don't you run away. Don't you run away. Yeah. Two more. Yes. Welcome, Sam. Why is he upside down? Oh my god. Okay. He's a sea creature. Toes. Oh.
Ahoy there, Samfire.
Morris and Sparky! Oh, lovely to see you both. What can I do for you two?
Well, we wanted to ask you something. It's about Aggie.
She doesn't have long left now, does she? Poor thing.
No, not long at all. We were hoping you might replace her as custodian.
Oh, Morris. I spent years of my life as harbour master trying to keep people from meddling with nature. I don't feel any differently now. I'm appreciative of all Aggie has sacrificed for us, but the island spirit isn't evil. It just needs to erupt from time to time. And if it needs to now, let it, I say. Let nature do what it must. As the fish folk say, the tides will tell.
Yeah, Sam, I hear that. I really do.
No, Morris. We can't just give up.
Now, we'll talk about this in a bit, Sparky. Sam, it's always good to see you. Will you be around later?
I think I will. A volcanic eruption is a rare and beautiful thing. I think I'd like to see it.
Okay, so... a bit unexpected. So what's going to happen now? People are going to die?
We just need to talk to Aggie. She'll know what to do.
No, Sparky. I've been thinking about it, and I think Samfire's right. I think it's maybe time to let the town go.
No, Morris. It's not.
No, it's all right, Sparky girl. It's over. This isn't my town anymore. The only ones around here who remember me are ghosts.
That's not true.
No, it is. But that's all right. Truly it is. Everything for a season and all that. And I miss the people I knew.
Sometimes I think they are trying to tell us that sometimes you just can't stop the nature from happening.
I think I will take Pete No-Chop on his offer and head into the west with him. Shelmerston doesn't need Maurice Lupton any longer.
Maurice Lupton, you will not give up. You have been granted a precious responsibility and you will honor it.
Sparky?
I'm sorry about that. Remember when I told you I was mostly Sparky? I am, but mostly.
Then what else are you?
I am the rock that you stand on. The wood you people built this town from.
So?
The
What?
magma bubbling beneath
Eggy?
your feet. I am Shelmerston. And right now I want to erupt. But I have also made connections to the things that live here. Connections I want to keep alive. I need you, Maurice.
Wow, that's surprising.
Well,
that is surprising.
And
Wow.
I'm still your Sparky. And I need you, Maurice. We all do.
Oh, Sparky.
I know you feel forgotten. I know you want to move on. I do too, but I can't until I wrap up this last bit of unfinished business. Will you try one last avenue with me? If we still can't find a solution, then I'll be done. It'll all be done. And we can go into the West together.
Oh.
Please.
All right, Sparky. One last
This
try.
is touching.
But who else is there to talk to?
Aggie.
Aggie? But where is she? I mean, she's everywhere, isn't she?
She is. But I can sniff her out. I just need some mementos.
But where would we find mementos from back then?
The museum?
Of course.
Back to your museum, Maurice.
Alright. I thought we are ending this in this episode. Looks like there's still a final job to do.
Ah, well, it's reopened. Well, I suppose that's good. You need to keep up the footfall. Everything has to move on.
Well, yes, but, you know, it is still your museum, Maurice. It wouldn't be here without you.
Ah, it was never my museum, Sparky. It was Shelmerston's. It's changing, but, you know, I think it should. So, what happens now? How do we find 4,000-year-old memories?
Ah, come with me, Maurice. There's one more thing I ought to show you.
Oh, okay, Sparky.
Okay, Sparky. Let's go. What else are we looking at here? Okay, I guess that's all for this episode. I will leave the last part in the next video because I don't want it to be too long. Wow, it's a bit of mind-blowing. I thought out of the 5 spirits, the last one will be the custodian, but after a whole journey, we are still back to Aggie. And will Aggie be able to stop the eruption? We still don't know. And stay tuned for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoy it and we will meet again in the next one. See ya!